Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, December 15, 2017. Website, Tree of the Golden Light. It seems that time is still speeding up as the final days of 2017 draw near. As predicted, the seasons are gradually running into each other, but in the long run things will level out and certain to be to your liking. Meantime, things can get challenging and the animal world is being affected, but it is in no real danger as they can move to new areas. Their food supplies are a different matter, and where they are being depleted it can force them to find alternative sources. Humankind is able to cope with change, but on top of differences between nations that have yet to be settled, there are problems that will take some time to bring to a conclusion. Understand that in the main you are responsible for the conditions that have led to some of the difficulties. Man does not realize the extent to which his actions affect everything. Anything that is creating and is of the negative energies invariably creates fear, and it is liable to pull the higher vibrations down. However, slowly but surely those who generate so much negativity are losing their power as more and more people are turning to the light. In one sense, the battle has already been won and the dark ones will continue to become isolated. However, it takes time to re-establish a society based upon love, but it is beginning to happen all over the world, and the light is quickly growing. The idea of starting wars for whatever reason is beginning to be unacceptable, and humanity will have much to say in opposition to it, notwithstanding the fact that the higher powers have stated that they will not allow another nuclear war on Earth. Also, those who seek world peace are becoming more than a minority, and their powerful voices being heard. As a result, the die-hard warmongers and the arms industry are worried as their lucrative business and profit from war is under threat. Their days are numbered as any potential war will be prevented, and greater powers than ours will ensure it is so. For whatever reason you might celebrate at the end of this month, it is also the end of the year and the coming of the new year that is celebrated worldwide. Humanity is uplifted, and many religions are part of the solemn services in anticipation and remembrance of the occasion. The light that is given out has a great healing effect, and in this new age it will anchor itself upon earth. The vibrations are also lifted up by those of you who have a tradition of making New Year resolutions, and there is much to be gained as a result of the world celebrations. There is always a reason to thank those beings who reside in the higher dimensions, as they follow your progress and guide humanity because they know of the plan for your future upliftment. There are also even greater beings who have an understanding of your coming evolution as galactic beings, and oversee your development. As time passes, their presence will be even more important as they have a greater part to play in your evolution. Like the human race, Mother Earth is also looking forward to the upliftment of the vibrations, and having the opportunity to cleanse the planet of that which has spoiled it in very many ways. She does in any event periodically cleanse the oceans which would otherwise become stagnant, and this will allow all natural sea life to return to normal. In the future, man will respect all life forms, and do his part to enhance it and help maintain the area such as the coral reefs that support so much sea life. Man will begin to understand his responsibilities to respect and live in harmony with all life, whether on land or at sea. Your Earth is one of the most beautiful planets in the cosmos and was seeded to be a jewel in the firmament. It will reclaim its glory and beauty, and man will repay Mother Earth by helping to restore that which has been destroyed. As the vibrations increase, you shall gradually see the benefit from using natural resources, and will again see the Earth as the Garden of Eden in all its splendor and beauty. Because of the rising vibrations, you will begin to find that your thoughts carry more power than previously, and you will realize that you must keep them pure and positive. There is so much in store for you, and we tell you some of it to lift you up, as the previous cycle was filled with negativity and the prospect of world peace seemed out of your reach. With the coming of the new age, it has all changed, and you can now create your own future and enjoy complete peace. However, to do so you will need to ignore what is going on around you, as much still relates to the last cycle and cannot remain much longer in the present. The problem remains, as long as some people cling on to the old ways, but given time they will realize that it is futile to do so. The sooner they settle down to bringing in the many beneficial changes, the sooner they will enjoy them. The good news is that even so you have to create your own pathway forward, and you are still guided so that no time is lost in creating a new society. We have mentioned previously that there is a separating of the ways, and that is possible because there is more than one earth. The separation comes because with ascension another timeline is created. Some may ask, why is there so much information given when the actual events are some way off? It is simply because you should have already been more advanced in readiness for ascension, but since a new cycle has been created you need to know so that you can start preparing yourself for that time. What you do now will in the long run affect your future, and you need to know what lies ahead so that you can plan for it. You are entitled to enjoy your success after having gone through many ages without achieving it, and where you have worked very much alone help will be given at every step. You have been told before that in the latter period, prior to ascension, it will be an ideal time for you to be introduced to your galactic friends, who are eager to meet you. Hitherto they have had to keep a low profile so as not to influence you, as you must yourselves make the decisions that determine how your evolution takes place. It does not, however, stop you from asking for help when you need it. We do not relate to time as you do, as all is in the now, and in our evolved body we can, if we wish, travel to any time period. It means that time as such becomes irrelevant and of no consequence. We can also enter the future timeline and see the potential for that period. So it is somewhat difficult for us to relate to time as you do, and why in general we are reluctant to give out dates in the anticipation of an important event. However, we do our best, but it is as well to remember that time is very fluid, and it is always subject to change depending on the power of the thought coming from you. So start to become aware of what you are wishing for and that it is not negative, as it may rebound on you. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.